Woo! Man, watching that intro, I know one of the little scenes in the intro is not. It's not technically a horror movie. It's
Yeah.
more sci-fi, but one of the things in there was Repo Man.
No, I like that. It's
not technically horror, but if you're a horror lover, I think people should check out Repo Man.
A lot of people like horrors. If you're a horror lover, you could definitely enjoy Repo Man. Well, there's no horrors. It's not really a horror movie. It's got aliens. It's got aliens for sure. It's all about aliens.
I mean, people do die in it. So I mean, there's been some movies that's considered horror where technically nobody has died.
Well, it's one of my favorite shows.
My computer is shutting down. Well, that's not cool. Make sure it's probably Constantine. You probably got a demon at your house on your computer. You're gonna need to call Constantine. He needs to come there and get the possession off your computer. I think that's
a demonologist. A demonologist. Immediately call a demonologist to your house, your computer.
A demonologist, yeah. So how come you never went to college? Well, I mean, hold on. You did go to college. How come you never took a demonologist class?
I did. Well, I didn't take. Well, I took mythology. And then I took. Parapsychology, which is debunking class. So we learned about some of the stuff, but mythology. But I know about some of the. You got to go to that's the book out of the Bible, but plus 10. There's a whole series of books that was removed from the Bible, so you got to memorize all of Dante's Inferno, and they got to go into the other ones. And was it Enoch, the Book of Enoch, which names all the demons? If you're into the Book of Enoch, but every culture has a different name for the demons. So fuck it, I call him Charlie. That one right there. That one's John. That one there is Pedro. They're my own demons, man. Got my own demon names.
We got good old. Is that pronounced Nachamok 2000? And he wrote. I've seen there it says fresh. Is that marijuana? Beautiful plant right there. You see what I'm talking about? You see it?
Yeah, I see it. It looks like marijuana.
Is he representing the plant? That's awesome for representing the plant.
Nothing wrong with that. It's all about freedom of marijuana.
Mac and cheese. I don't know how that fresh becomes mac and cheese, but hey, maybe his marijuana plant is possessed and is taking his marijuana plant and is replacing it with mac and cheese.
Well, maybe it's the name of the plant. Now, remember, weed has different names. Maybe it's called mac and cheese.
Oh, it's called Nancy, maybe.
Yeah, maybe he's called mac and cheese. I gotta take my CBDs here in a minute, man. I haven't had my CBDs today.
Well, why not?
We'll take it here in just a minute. Yeah, just a minute. I just got here. I just watched Constantine to the end. And don't forget, I don't know if mac and cheese, not nacho mock. Okay, this is really crazy. But there's a scene after the credits. I don't know. Did you see that?
I have got that footage on here that we will be showing.
Important.
We're going to show people the extra scene that's in that movie. Kelly Effie's here, so Bob, you don't have to worry about that. I put it on my other channel just to make sure that it's not a strike and it's just a regular copyright.
Good.
So, and that's fine. Like I said, I don't make money off commercials. They don't. I'm demonetized. I'm not monetized. I'm demonetized. I guess a demonologist must have took away ads or something. You're demonetized.
Took away your ads, man. Took away all your ads. You can't do it. Well, eventually for this show we might get ads back, but as long as we don't swear too much.
Well, if you Constantine now this is the storyline of a paragraph. What Constantine is kind of about. Just now, most of the people in the chat on Tuesday recommended this. Now, I already seen this before. You've seen it before, but people in the chat were excited for this. So it's kind of weird that all those people who were decided, I don't see them all showing up right now. and this was their choice, but regardless,
Could be
the
storms.
storyline says John Constantine is approached by a detective, Angela Dodson, who needs to help to prove that her twin sister Isabel's death was not a suicide. Okay,
No.
the dead woman was a devout Catholic,
Yeah.
and Angela refused to accept she would have taken to her own life.
Yeah.
She asked Constantine for help because he has a reputation for dealing with the mystical. In fact, he is a demon hunter whose sole purpose on earth is to send demons back to the nether regions. John himself has been to hell and knows that he is destined to return there to his death, but hopes his good deeds may find find him a place in heaven. As he looks into Isabel's death, he realizes demons are trying to break through to the human world as his battle leads him into a direct conflict with Satan
Himself.
So Satan himself. So the more story is he needs to stop the demons. All right. So if you think about the character John Constantine or Constantine, he's considered an anti-hero. He's an anti-hero. Now there's been a lot of movies that people know more of who's an anti-hero. I mean, if you look at the modern day anti-hero, you could say, well, Venom is not like new. The movie's new, but Venom was in the comics. Venom is considered an anti-hero. There's been anti-heroes technically all throughout the history of movies. Now, if somebody asks me what anti-hero do I remember from the beginning, I would say Clint Eastwood in Hang 'em High. Because Hang 'em High, Western movies were the original comic books. They really were. They were cheaper versions to make. Hang 'em High was a guy who got whipped to death, hanged, and then the story goes he almost died, but he didn't. Now, the reason
was that Hang 'em High or was that another one? You sure it was Hang 'em High?
Hang 'em High.
I know one of them was Hang 'em High, and he took revenge also because he was hung.
Hang 'em High is a band of villages catch Jed Cooper and incorrectly believing him guilty of a castle rustling and murder. Hang him.
No, that's not Hang 'em High.
Dead, but he doesn't die. He returns to his former profession of a lawman to hunt down, bring them to justice. Now he painted a town.
No, different movie.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I meant not Hang 'em High. I was talking about High Plains Drifter. My fault.
Drifter.
My fault. High Plains Drifter. That's the movie where he painted the town red.
Well, I mean, they both revenge movies, though. I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, they're both revenge, but that movie I consider more of an anti-hero because of the first one I made a mistake. Hang 'em High, he was a good guy. Now, High Plains Drifter, I mean, he was like the Crow. Okay, now Crow came out in 1994, which itself is an anti-hero because Clint and the Crow had one job not just get revenge. His revenge is to kill you.
Yeah.
Their revenge is he did not get revenge until they all died. Like the Crow could not go back to wherever he's supposed to go unless he kills you. He has to kill you. Clint Eastwood had to kill. Now, Keanu Reeves' character, he wants to go to heaven. So he's not killing necessarily humans. He's killing all the demons to help the humans to be able to get a free pass to go to heaven, basically.
Yes.
Because he saw hell. Now, if you look at people's, Bob, you know all those stories. You heard so many stories about near-death experiences where people saw things in other lives. So Spawn, that's a good one. Spawn. Is also
who said Spawn? Dead on, dude. Nice.
Yeah. Now, some people might say Deadpool. Well, Deadpool not as much as like Spawn and the Crow and those guys because they had to kill people to get a pass back to heaven.
Well, they were killed. They were kilted.
I haven't seen the Crow movie since the 90s. Yeah, the Crow came out in 1994. There was 3 more Crow movies that are made, but those are stupid. Brandon Lee died during the Crow. That's the only good one. So Mark Wood says, "Hey, Gypsy and the amazing Dr. Wu."
The amazing.
Nice to see you. You know, of course, State of Disorder is the one who says Spawn.
I like Spawn.
Ellie is here. Tom Murr is here. Ominous Obelisk, seeing half demons and half angels.
Yeah, now remember Spawn was African American.
Yes.
Black. So he kind of slipped in that people were like, "Oh, Spawn is black." Well, yeah, he's still a great character. There's no problem, and nobody had any problem with it. So I guess Black Lives Matter was Spawn, and nobody complained about Spawn at all. It was
the Spawn movie. You know, the special effects didn't last. Where I mean, but the CGI wasn't that bad. Now, technically, there was a remake in the works. And the guy that's supposed to play the new Spawn is that guy who came from Living Color. He played
Django.
Who?
Django?
Yes, him.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Django. Yeah, I forgot his name too.
Yeah, he's a great actor. He played Django.
Yes, he was supposed to play the new Spawn.
Yeah, I can see that.
And also they had the guy Hawkeye from the Avengers supposed to play in the new Spawn movie too.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know, because of the Corvette, everything got holed up, and then what they're gonna get the original guy, the original guy who created Spawn, the comic book guy. He was actually Jamie Foxx. There it is, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx, thank you.
The original guy made the comic. We're gonna have him direct the new Spawn. But the thing is, why I was excited at first, because he wanted to make this Spawn a rated R, more towards the comics, kind of like, you know, the Crow.
Yes.
I think the Crow was rated R too, if I remember right.
It was very rated R. Yeah. It was one of my favorites. I remember watching the Crow in the military. I was in the military, and I remember a ship got into Japan. And we wanted to go, just go drinking. But I said, wait a minute now. Everyone's talking to Jamie Foxx. Yeah,
talking Jamie Foxx did, Mark. Jamie Foxx went to the company and said, I want to be Spawn. He actually.
Oh, God. Yeah. I would love it. Too.
Jamie Foxx wants to be Spawn. When you have someone who loves to be, wants to be a character, you got something right there.
Yeah, perfect, man. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, but like the Crow, I went to go see it at the movie theater in Japan, man. I was like, the soundtrack, dude.
The soundtrack's amazing.
Soundtrack, man.
The Cure,
my
God. Stone Temple Pilots, that one song. You had that one song, It Doesn't Rain All the Time. I mean, and the 9 Inch Nails, that techno kind of it was.
Man walks into a bar. He slaps 3 nails down.
And I don't want to, you know what? And I don't really want to talk to Crow, because that's going to be one of these days. Because to me, somebody asked me, Eric, what is your favorite comic book movie? I'm going to tell you, it's The Crow. The Crow came from a comic.
Well, I'm not done yet. Man walks into a bar. He slaps 3 nails down. He says, "Can you put me up for the night?" Crow. Remember? I love that.
Yeah. And then he had the bullet in his hand. He's like,
yeah. Oh, he was quoting poetry the whole freaking movie. I was like,
because the character is a rock star. He's a rock star.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
He's a. I mean, it's one of those movies, but I guess we're here for Constantine. But
Constantine.
Guys. Bob mentioned earlier, a lot of you might not know, there was Marvel movies are famous now for extra scenes. Okay, they're famous. Now, Constantine came out in 2005. Actually, Constantine actually had an extra scene that a lot of people didn't know, because extra scenes weren't the thing. They weren't like now. Like if you watch a DC or Marvel movie, you're staying after the words. Just for an extra scene. But before we show the extra scene, let me just play the trailer just to give people a reminder if they haven't seen the movie. You know what I mean? Like I said, I test these both out. These aren't considered strikes, I hope. So I'm going to my other channel called The Matrix Eyes that I dump all this to make sure I don't get a strike.
Cool.
You know what I mean? Hey, it's the best way to test, right? So,
but I want to tell you,
are still there. Okay, here's the this is the trailer, just to give people a reminder.
You gonna fast forward it though?
No, I don't have to because it's not I don't have to because it's not a strike. It's copyright. So like if I was making money off of this, it goes to the creators.
It froze.
Yeah. So here it is. This is. The special effects still ain't bad.
Look at the wings, Eric. Tell me if you remember something different about the wings. Lots of red, lots of green, lots of red, lots of green.
I thought you couldn't get it. You know what guy knows it all?
I thought the
Dragon's breath.
in that direction.
Yeah, okay.
Please.
What if I told you that God and the devil made a wager for the souls of all mankind? No direct contact with humans. That would be the rule. Just influence. See who would win.
Demons stay in hell. Angels in heaven.
They call it the balance.
I need to see what you see.
You do this, there's no turning back. You see them.
No turning back.
Understand?
A lot of people who have died have said they have seen things from the live. They've seen things.
Oh yeah.
People said they talked to ghosts because they almost died.
Oh
yeah. Or not.
Oh yes, it is. It's exactly what happens. Went through the cubicles. Nice.
Hell wants him.
Well, look who it is.
Heaven won't take him.
Earth needs him.
Go to hell.
Constantine. So you see a lot of glowing green and a lot of red in the whole. I just finished watching the movie. I can't count how many times everything glows green or glows red in the movie. And what that means is red is the opposite of green. Green is the opposite of red. So it's yin and yang. So the movie basically gives you two colors to play with all the time, plus gold a little bit in the middle. It's actually the colors in the movie is telling you yin and yang, good and evil, good versus evil, just with the colors. It's fucking brilliant, man.
No, it is. And I'm surprised they didn't make a sequel right away, just because if you look at the box office, this movie actually cost $100 million to make. So they didn't, this wasn't cheap. And worldwide, it actually grossed $230 million. So it made a profit. Now, there's actually supposedly Constantine 2 in the works to bring back Keanu Reeves. Now,
cool.
Now, I'm gonna be honest about that. I think that'd be a mistake.
Okay.
I'll just tell you why. Now, the Constantine came out 2005. Now, first of all, before I'll tell you why, do you know who was the original actor who they wanted first? Keanu Reeves was not the first choice. And now most movies, they weren't a first choice. Who would you think is the first choice to play? Nope, not Tom Cruise.
Not Tom Hanks?
Not Tom Hanks.
Oh, don't tell me. Wait a minute. Not Johnny Depp.
Not Johnny Depp. Who Who is a prince of families that owns Hollywood? That he makes all crappy movies now.
Oh no. No.
Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage was the first choice who they wanted to play who wanted to play to play the character. He turned it down and they went with now Keanu Reeves. Now remember, Keanu Reeves in 2005 was known, right? He played a lot of movies, but he wasn't like, remember, he hasn't come out. No, actually, when did Speed come out?
I don't know. Can't remember.
Hold on. When did Speed come out? Let me see here.
I wasn't a fan of it. It was okay. It was okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, Speed came out in 1994. So, okay, this 2005.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Nicolas Cage. Can you imagine seeing Nicolas Cage?
So Nicolas Cage should have been Superman and was not Superman. Nicolas Cage was supposed to be Constantine and ended up not being Constantine. But he was in every other stupid movie that you could make. We talk about somebody who just picked the baddest roles, man, who really fucked up on the big roles.
Yes, and a lot of people are thinking, what? Nicolas Cage would be Superman? Yes. He actually fit in. He fit in. Here, I'm gonna share a screen of Nicolas Cage, what he looked like as Superman.
Oh man,
you guys.
He was supposed to be Constantine. He looks like, oh my God, man. Oh.
Yes. This was going to be a Tim Burton movie of Superman. He wanted Nicolas Cage. Now, the idea of this movie was Nicolas Cage as Superman dies in it. That's why he actually has longer hair, because he dies, and there's this machine that goes around him that somehow brings him back to life. And that was actually going to be the suit color right here. They actually fit it. Here it is. No. This is the suit that was supposed to go around Superman to bring him back to life.
No,
and
man.
This was actually in production. Tim Burton had the actors there ready for Superman.
That would have been a mistake. That would have been who knows?
I would have think it been a mistake. But when they made that Superman movie in 2006, that was horrible.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you something.
You know what? Maybe not. Maybe he would have pulled
shock. This might shock a lot of people. A lot of people love like the Superman movies with the original Superman with Christopher Reeve. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did not like Superman. I actually hated the character Superman. I didn't like it because a man was too powerful. Unless you have kryptonite, the man's too powerful. He could do everything. And what I hated about Superman in those movies was he was too perfect. Okay? I didn't like it. I didn't like the 2006. But I'll tell you something. A lot of people hated Man of Steel. I love fucking Man of Steel.
Whoa.
Man of Steel, Henry Cavill was the perfect Superman. I mean, where Superman was down to earth. He was like almost looking like grunge. He couldn't find himself. That's how somebody would be with those powers.
That's the one now, right? You're talking about the present Superman, the one now.
Present Superman. Now,
yeah, I just watched.
He was good during his time, but the Man of Steel, to me, out of the newer DC movies, if you ask me, Eric, who's your favorite newer DC movies? I'm not talking about the Tim Burton's Batmans with Michael Keaton. I'm talking about the last 10 years. I would say my number one DC movie is Man of Steel. And I hated Superman in the past. I didn't care for Superman in the past. But
he was in the man. I just watched him. He's in the man. Go ahead.
What's that? No, I'm saying critics and the audience were not good for Man of Steel. I'm like, because everybody was complaining. Well, he wasn't the Superman that I know. Guys, in real life, Superman's not going to be that perfect guy that's going to fly and take that cat out of a tree. He has to become that man. And Zack Snyder, the director, does not get enough credit for what he did with Superman. I'm just telling you.
Well, yeah, he was in that movie. I just saw the movie. He was in a movie with the man from Uncle.
Yes, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a good movie.
love that
Guy
movie.
Ritchie.
I love
Ritchie.
that movie. Yes, yes, and a lot of people thinking, well, you know, Wonder Woman, those movies were better. Guys, check who wrote Wonder Woman. Zack Snyder, who did Man of Steel. He wrote those movies. Aquaman character that brought him back to coolness from being a stupid-looking, short-haired blonde kid. That's all done by Zack Snyder. He brought back. Everybody likes Marvel better. If you ask me, Eric, who do you own more? Do you own more Marvel movies or do you own more DC? I own more DC. Now I do own Guardians of the Galaxy because that's fucking awesome. Okay, now, okay, I'm sorry, guys. I know we got on Superman talk. I know we're going back to Constantine. Now, there's an extra scene, Bob. I'm gonna pull up that extra scene.
Yeah,
at the end of a movie in 2004, there's an extra scene that were not common yet in superhero. I don't know if Constantine was a superhero, but if you think about it, Constantine was that first movie that's kind of a crossover where you took The Exorcist and you added in action. So you could actually say Constantine is not a horror movie. You could say it's an action movie. I say it's all of it, but it's that kind of that first crossover, that kind of a movie that really took it to a whole new different kind of a level. But let me find that extra scene. I'll get it here. Let me go to my Matrix Eyes channel.
Here we go.
Here we go. I'm gonna pause it for a second. What? What the hell's wrong with this? Hold on.
It's the end.
Oh shoot! No. You know what I did? You know why I did that? I stuck my glasses on top of the keyboard and it was making it skip. That was my bad. Now, guys, this is the extra scene. If you have not seen it.
Trailer alert or spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen this since 2004, then I don't know, or 2005, I don't know. Now, here it is. Now, this is actually the real footage, Bob, at the end of the movie. This is.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Just watched it. I didn't know it was there.
I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I should have. It's only a minute 30 seconds, but here we go. It's coming on. The attendance, right? The extra scene. I want to see it. It's coming, guys. It's coming. Here we go.
Ooh. It's the graveyard of that kid that helped him out.
You did a good kid.
Did good, kid. They can quit smoking. Well, looky. Becomes an angel.
He becomes an angel, and he becomes nothing.
He's stuck. He's stuck there. He's so like
bad, right?
Man. Yeah, he's stuck there still. So, what was his name? What was that kid's name? Name?
Oh my God!
Shiloh LaBeouf. Shiloh LaBeouf.
Yes.
Shiloh.
Yes.
Shiloh. That he's an actor that I liked as a kid, and he's still a good actor as an adult. But he went a little bit nuts. I think somebody foobarred him in the back room. I'm just saying, somebody played with his boys somewhere.
If you took his acting in that movie right here, in the Constantine, and you take his acting in the Transformers, they're exactly the same.
Yeah,
I mean, he doesn't change. Now he actually, if you see his movie called Honey Boy, he actually did a fantastic acting job, but it was different. But even when he played in the Indiana Jones fourth movie,
God, he's horrible.
But his acting was exactly the same. Yeah. He doesn't create a character of his own. You know. Now, I want to ask people in the chat. I'm going to tell you guys my favorite Keanu Reeves movie. Everybody has their favorite Keanu Reeves movie. I want to know from you guys right now that's in the chat, what is your favorite Keanu Reeves movie? I want to see it. I want to see it because mine personal favorite. It's not Bill and Ted. It's not Bill and Ted. My favorite Keanu Reeves is not Speed.
River's Edge.
Nope. No, he's in River's Edge. That's an awesome movie. I love that movie, but no, that's not my favorite. My favorite Keanu Reeves movie is Point Break.
Oh shit! Yes. Okay. I forgot about that.
Point Break.
Oh, of course.
Dude,
okay.
You had
everything
Dirty
in that
Dancing guy. Oh my god! Why am I forgetting names today? Dirty Dancing.
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze, and then Brody. But then Keanu Reeves' partner is that crazy big white teeth.
I forget his name. I don't remember his name. I know Patrick Swayze, but I forget that guy. He's another famous actor. He went nuts too, though. He kind of went off the deep end a little bit. He was in reality TV shows. He even played on a show with Trump for that Apprentice. He was even in Apprentice a few times. Celebrity Apprentice. He's a nutball, man.
Gary
Busey. Gary Busey.
Yes.
Yeah, Gary Busey. Gary Busey. Thank you, guys. Walking Dead. Of course he's.
You remember the Frighteners, right? We did Frighteners. You know, the killer in Frighteners is Gary's son.
Yeah, he's also in Starship Troopers.
Troopers.
Great movie. He played that part in Starship Troopers. He's a great actor. I like his dad a little bit, went off deep end there a little bit.
Yeah, and
like Shia LaBeouf.
And if people don't know that the third Bill and Ted movie is actually going straight to VOD.
Of course it is, man.
Well, no, it was going to go to theaters, but since you can't go to theaters right now, they're going to bring it. That's fine. You know, I mean, Bill and Ted were good for what it was. Now, of course, John Wick, guys, John Wick. I mean, you say no more.
The first one.
I fucking love John Wick. John Wick 1 was great. 2 wasn't as good as first one, but John Wick 3, oh my God, overtopped the second one. John Wick 1 is the best. John Wick 3 is the second best. John Wick 2, it was solid, but John Wick's, man,
the first one. I'll stop at the first one. I don't want to see anymore. I saw the third one and second. I'm like, I'm going back to the first one because it was basic. I love it when it's basic. They killed it.
I know, but when you make a sequel, see, you're right. You're right. It's basic. That's why I'm saying that I think the Constantine sequel that's in production, I don't think they should make a sequel. I think they should start over, do a whole new one, get a good director and a good guy because Keanu Reeves is awesome. You know, he's John Wick and all that. But if you're going to do a continuation of that character, being an angel flying away, you already passed your limit. Now I don't know why I never made a sequel. The movie made $230 million, so it made a profit. So I'm surprised they never made a sequel.
They're gonna bring back Shia LaBeouf now. Shia LaBeouf, I would maybe reinvent his acting career, and he can come back as an angel and be a tough guy. So maybe he can kind of bring himself back. Maybe Keanu can jumpstart his career. I think he's got a good career. I don't want to put the guy down. He went off a little bit deep and was doing some living art where he was sitting at a table and letting people smack him around for art. I'm like, come on, man. No, nobody does that, dude. Shiloh, no, dude. No, we don't let people draw stuff on our face and hit us no, what's not art. So he went off a little bit of the deep end there. But I like the guy. I like him in Holes. In that Walt Disney show, Holes. They were digging holes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were eating onions and digging holes.
He was fine in Transformers, but it wasn't nothing new. It wasn't,
reinvent himself a little bit.
I don't know if a lot of people know this. Keanu Reeves played in another kind of it was a cool little horror movie that a lot of people probably didn't see. He
that?
played a movie called Knock Knock.
I've never heard of it. What?
Knock Knock. You ever heard of Eli Roth? Eli Roth is a director that makes kind of a he makes like the gross kind of a like he kind of goes like extra guts, extra this.
Oh,
Eli Roth. Here, hold on. Eli Roth. You'll know some of his movies. Eli Roth is the one that made Cabin Fever. He made Hostel. He was on Groundhouse. He helped out with Quentin Tarantino with Inglourious Bastards.
whoa.
Yeah, and then he made this movie, Knock Knock, where the character of Keanu Reeves' wife goes away, and two beautiful girls knock on his door, and they're there to torture him, basically. Like, so it was made in 2015, so it was only like 4 to 5 years ago. So it wasn't like their movie, but
Well, he made a movie recently about his whole family dies. He's a geneticist, and his whole family dies, and he clones the whole. Well, not the whole family. I don't want to spoil anybody's stuff, but he okay, spoiler. I'm not saying the name. I can't remember the name, but yeah, he reclones his whole family with the exception of like one of his children. It was weird. They all have like minds. They don't remember the missing sibling, and the family died. I think he's in Hawaii or something, or no, another country.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, it was not too long ago. Yeah,
I know he's in the new SpongeBob movie.
This is not SpongeBob. He reclones his entire family, but it's got the same dark, eerie kind of sinister where it's wrong to do what he's doing.
Replicas. You're talking about replicas.
Replicas, yeah. Reminds me of People Here Now. Replicas, yeah.
Replica, yeah.
He makes his whole family all over again. He like recreates his whole family. So he's making movies. He's sticking with the sci-fi. I'm telling you that. He's not getting out of that sci-fi circle.
He did reprise his role for the Matrix 4. So they're doing another Matrix, which I think they're making a mistake. I think they should just, if you're going to do a Matrix, just restart over, do a whole new story because he died. Now they're going to come back and say he didn't die or the Matrix brought him back. They're going to make up a story. I think they should just give it up or start over.
Yeah, gosh, man. But in Constantine, I want to know if you remember his wings. Like Gabriel's in it, and Gabriel's wings now have dark feathers. I remember all the characters, angels were having all white. I mean, it's not a different kind of show, but they all had white feathers. Now they've all got dark tipped feathers, like black tipped feathers with gray shading. Like they're like crows now. They've got crow's wings. I'm serious, dude. I've watched Constantine hundreds of times. I'm like, since when do they have crow wings now? So the new ones are coming out with them with the angels have crow wings. Like you saw the Shia LaBeouf. Remember he was going up and the wings popped out? Those weren't white, dude. Those were gray with white or black tips. I don't remember that.
Have you guys Legion? God, Legion. Yeah, Legion Live.
Legion.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's a. Hold on. I'm gonna type in Legion because I haven't seen that in a long time. I gotta remember it.
Legion.
You talking about it's a 2010 movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's the other. Like. I didn't get into that movie. I really didn't get into that one. It was all right. But I never got into it where I want to watch it again. Now, hey, I was showing this, Bob, for the hell of it. Keanu Reeves actually in 2018 made a movie for Netflix with Winona Ryder. It's called Destination Wedding. It was actually I know it's kind of weird. I know it's a horror movie, guys. This is not a horror movie, but it's kind of cool because it's like Before Sunrise. It's more of a conversation piece kind of movie. But they keep on making like put downs on each other, and of course, they fall in love. But the whole movie's about calling each other names and stuff. But No, hey, I'll tell you another movie, guys. If you like those kind of movies with religion, religion kind of a movie, I'm gonna like this movie right here. That
I know what it is.
you know what it is. This movie is one of my personal favorite.
Mine too.
Is 1995 The Prophecy. If you guys have not seen The Prophecy, this movie is freaking awesome. It's a movie where this guy was about to become a priest.
Yeah.
But right when he puts his head down, he saw a vision of hell. So basically, hell, the archangel Gabriel was played by Christopher Walken. Christopher Walken wanted his own. He's tired of God only liking the monkeys. He was tired of it. So basically,
he's Gabriel, right? Was he Gabriel?
Gabriel, yes. Christopher Walken played Gabriel. And basically, Gabriel was trying to make his own hell. And that's one hell too many. So, like the Satan in this movie that's actually played by the guy in Lord of the Rings, I don't know his name, actually, in a way, it's helping him because he doesn't want two hells. He only want one hell.
Yeah.
And Christopher Walken is awesome. I don't remember the speech he said, but I remember like that dent right here on your nose is because I can't remember exactly how you said it, how you got that dent.
Yeah, he puts it up to your lip. That's where that dent comes from to go to sleep. Gabriel. Yeah, you go to sleep. Yeah, that was The Prophecy. Yeah, that was an amazing movie.
It was
great movie. Yeah, there was a second war in heaven. So the other angels rebelled. So some already rebelled, then the second group rebelled, and it is a fight. It's taken to the earth. Now they're fighting on the fucking earth. The angels are fighting each other on the planet.
And there were sequels.
No, man. Yeah, you can't.
Saturday. Bob, it's like what I'm saying. When you make a religion kind of a movie, you're better off as a one-off.
Yeah. Just do the one.
Now, Constantine is different because that's more of an adventure, kind of like got to defeat hell, so he get his ticket back to heaven. Now, there was a TV series called Constantine, which I never really cared. I tried watching it, but to me, it just wasn't good.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
No, you don't remember that?
No. Well, I don't watch TV much. I don't know. Was it on cable? I mean, I like movies, but I just wasn't a TV series. After like the A-Team left, I can't watch anything after the A-Team.
There's a 2014 series. Let's see. I don't remember. It was on one of the. I don't know if it was on USA. I don't know.
Okay, one of those cheesy ones.
Yeah. I didn't. No. I never got into it. Now, what is this? Isn't Constantine based off of a graphic novel? Yes. It's a comic. It's a dark. It's a dark
comic. Yes, a novel. Yes, it's a comic.
Where is?
I'm a comic guy.
Dude, comics are the best.
I love comics, man. I live for comics. I love comics. See, look at the feathers. That one's got the black on the top and then the white on the bottom. These are crow feathers. These angels. See how it's all gray and it's black at the bottom? Gray with black. It needs to be white.
So Fox owns it.
Fox did. I liked it.
Listen. There's best thing about TV is there's something for everybody. Like I love Doom Patrol. I love Umbrella Academy.
Love Doom Patrol.
Amazon Prime has The Boys. I love The Boys, and I'm sure a lot of people don't like those movies. It's fine. It's great.
Yeah.
Comics, yes.
Yeah, the comics definitely. Yeah, the comics. Yeah. I like Gabriel. She played that part perfect because you're like, wait a minute, it's an androgynous angel. They're androgynous, so they played the perfect part. It was a she playing a male androgynous male female part. It perfect for the angels. he looks androgynous now. I mean, Shia LaBeouf look. They made him look androgynous, like Gabriel. They on purpose. He looks feminine. Now, guys, I'm not putting anybody down, but you can clearly see that when he's in the movie of Constantine, you can see him as a dude. You know, he's a dude. He's wearing the cap. He's a dude. He's making the jokes. But when you see that final scene, I said, oh. He's a little androgynous now. He looks like Gabriel during this show. He's a little feminine now. Got the best of both.
You're right. We're not putting his acting down. It's just every single movie he acts the same. It's like you don't know his range. The only movie he ever done with a higher range was that movie called Honey Boy, which is actually an Oscar-nominated kind of a movie. So.
Well, he made a.
Ever read Luna Brothers stuff? Luna Brothers.
Hold
on, I gotta look that up. Luna Brothers.
We'll find out for you. Let's put in Luna Brothers. So Shia LaBeouf, he made that small musical clip where he's in a cage, dancing with a kid, just doing a dance thing around it with a kid. I thought it was good.
Luna Brothers did. Ultra Girls, Marvel Comics, Spider-Woman, Origin, Red Sonja. Red Sonja? Really? I didn't know that.
Red Sonja, she was a comic that came out after a Conan, because Conan, the Barbarian, hooked up with Red Sonja. in the universe of Conan, he and Red Sonja were buddies.
In the future, we are working with Viz to do
yes.
Oh my God, Bob! I don't know what's with me today. It's like all my brain is forgetting paranormal activities. In the future, we will be doing paranormal activities with Viz in the future. I love the paranormal activities. I even love the ones that people hated. I liked every single one for what they were. Yes, there were some better than the others, but every single one of them actually had a signature scare in it. Why I enjoyed it, you know. So, people in the chat, are you guys ready right now to let you know what horror talk movie I'm gonna talk Tuesday?
What?
None of you are gonna guess what movie I'm gonna say we're gonna talk about on Tuesday. Is one of my personal favorites. I bet you not one of you are going to get it.
I don't even know what it is.
Come on, somebody. Put it in there.
Plethora of
what
movies,
do you think I'm going to pick? Like they can read my mind, right? Okay, I'll give you guys a hint. The movie came out in the 80s.
Okay.
It's not your big ones. It's not your Nightmare. It's not Friday the 13th. It's not Saw. It's none of those big. Oh, I love The Omen, but The Omen technically came out in the 70s.
Okay.
Hold on. Flat Accord Music. Let me just tell you something, Flat Accord Music. In this movie, there is music.
Oh, what?
There is music.
Revenge of the Zuckerberg.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the images because nobody's going to understand, because there's actually two movies with the same title, but this is the original movie with this title. Hold on.
Wait a minute. Now do they sing in it?
There's actually a singing scene in the movie.
It's a horror movie. It's a horror movie with singing in it.
Are you guys okay? No, it's not Freddy. I'm going to show you guys. This is one of my personal favorites, and I'm excited. It's not Amityville. Technically, Amityville Horror came out in the 70s, in the later 70s. I think 77 or 78. This is none of you guys are going to get this. Here we go.
Singing.
Trick or Treat.
Oh, okay. Oh God. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the rock star that committed suicide, and he plays his record backwards,
and he comes back.
They call him out, yeah, because in the 80s, everybody was playing their records backwards. They hear the secret messages. Everybody was trying to play Ozzy Osbourne, Crazy Train.
Ozzy Osbourne is in one scene in that movie.
Egg.
And And Gene Simmons also has a part in that movie.
Yes. Oh my gosh. What was his name? The character's name?
I know his nickname is the Ragman.
Oh man. Yeah. That was a great movie.
Oh, no, it came out in 1986. Came out in 1986, and I don't know if you guys remember. It's just I know if there's a lot of now, guys. When you look up Trick or Treat, there is another Trick or Treat movie that came out in 2000. It is not this one. This is the 1986 Trick or Treat.
Yes.
And anybody who's my age and Bob's age will remember the show called Family Ties. There is a nerd on that show, Mark Price, who actually plays the metalhead kid in this movie. Now, the movie is basically where a metalhead kind of gets picked on, and all the prep. That's when during the time when you had preppies and you had punks and you had rockers. And this movie they almost killed him. They actually almost killed him in this movie. Remember? Oh, I don't want to say anything. Yeah. I don't want to say anything. Find this Trick or Treat movie, guys. Now there is some cheesy special effects in it now, but it's fun for what it was. It was
great. See, I don't mind rewatching these movies for the show as long as they're good.
The character he played was Sammy Kerr. Now
Sammy Kerr.
Sammy Kerr. Okay, guys, now
Yes.
Now, originally they wanted. I can't remember if it was Sammy Hagar or David Lee Roth. They actually wanted one of them, but they couldn't get them. So what they did was to play Sammy Kerr, they got a dancer from what's that dance show? The Golden. Don't
give them the answers until the show comes on.
Yeah.
We gotta go back to Constantine. We got a few minutes left to finish Constantine.
That's right. I'm really excited for this movie. I love this movie.
I know. Let's go back to Constantine now. In Constantine, there was he was the head of the demons, and he's walking around flipping a coin around in his fingers. He's actually a rock star. He married Gwen Stefani. Do you know who I'm talking about? Look at the actors' names. Look at the actors' names. One of the actors, he's actually it was a British band. Constantine.
I got it.
What was his name? It was the name of a British band that had a short-lived career, but then he married Gwen Stefani.
Keanu Reeves, Jim Hunson, Max Baker, Pruitt, Taylor Vince. Oh, Gavin Rossdale.
Yes.
Gavin Rosedale.
Yeah, he was in a band. He's in a British band. It's kind of a horrible grunge knockoff. Just fucking awful. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he plays the bad guy, but he's actually in a band.
Yeah, I think he's in the band that I hated.
Yeah, me too. That's why I don't know the name.
Hold on. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna tell you what band it is in a second. What?
Yeah.
What?
But he's only good because his band just fizzled out. He married Gwen Stefani from No Doubt, and then she went on as a career.
Oh my God! Yeah, he was in a band called Bush.
Oh God!
I hated Bush. I hated that band. Solid Gold. You were right, my friend. Solid Gold. Okay, sorry about that.
Bush.
I hated Bush.
Oh God. Oh, it's so bad to even say. Why would you be a grown man in a band you call Bush? I'm not suggesting anything. I'm not saying nothing, but if you guys are men out there, would you call your band Bush? What's your band? We're Harry Balls. That's awesome, man. Harry Balls. That's cool. What are you? I'm Mr. Buford. That's nice. What are you called? We're called Bush. Oh, okay. All right. Well,
anyone else can think of movies that had a character, the Harbinger, who warns people to turn around and they ignored them?
What is this movie?
What song did Bush? Oh my God!
Oh God!
bad.
You want to remember that?
Yeah, I can't remember the song of the band. I can't.
That's like being tortured, and you asking someone, "How did it feel to be tortured? What specifically way? What way do they torture you?"
Most popular song.
Okay, do it, man. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sure there's people out. Well, you know, everyone has
Glycerine. Oh God, that's right. And that stupid American Werewolf in London. They made that sequel, American Werewolf in Paris. They had this band Bush make a song for the movie called Machine Head. The movie sucked, and he sucks.
Oh gosh, man.
But if you guys like it, it's your choice.
We don't want to put it. I mean, if you're a Nickelback fan, a Bush fan, it's all good. You're fine. The something twins.
Get in the TARDIS and come back to the U.S.
I've got places to go. I've got to go to Africa tomorrow. I'm taking the TARDIS. I can't go back to the States yet. I've been there.
Now, everybody, I know most of you have seen Constantine because you guys told us to have this for today's show. But I know most of you have not seen that Trick or Treat. So I want you guys somehow to find it by Tuesday. And I want to hear your guys' opinion because I love that movie.
Is it like homework for movie homework? Movie homework, you guys. You got movie homework.
And I own that movie because you can't really find it no more. It's a German copy, but they still speak in English. I just turn off the English subtitles.
I gotta find it. I gotta go find it, man. I gotta find it. So I'll find it. I'll get it. I'll get it,
guys. That's it for today. I actually had fun. This was fun. I love how we could go off any topics with this. And it's funny how you get so excited for the next movie. So, but hey, no, this is wonderful. Hey guys, if you like movie talk, TV talk, Viz has an awesome show called The Walking Dead Now. I really recommend you guys watching it. He's fun. He's very energetic and he's passionate. And he had some pretty big actors just recently that's from the Walking Dead cast. Just recently. But now I will say one thing to Viz. Now, Viz, all the actors and actors that you had from the Walking Dead show, look at their views on YouTube and look at the views you had with me on your show. I double those views. I'm just saying. No, you know what's weird about YouTube? This is true. This ain't no lie. When shows had big actors on like interviews, they don't get you that much views and subscribers versus getting other YouTubers. Believe it or not, YouTube people like other YouTubers versus actors. They'll watch it. They watch it, but it's proven on YouTube that you get more subscribers with other YouTube people as guests as actual real actors. It's a truth.
Yeah, they should get me on. So they should invite me on. They should be inviting me on their shows. You better wrap it up, Eric. We're getting down to it.
All right, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. But this was fun today. And Trick or Treat is actually on YT. There you go. There it is.